I was asking you the other day, how do you make money in the market?
Just don't stick to winemaking. You know? No, you know what I study a lot of the greatest investors of all time. My friend Michael Badnick, shout out Badnick, wrote a book about the mistakes that all the greatest investors have made in the past. Like Warren Buffett, for example, made a mistake. Had he not done that early in his career, he would be worth twice what he is today, because he was just being a little bit stubborn. So there's a lot of stories like that along the way. There's essentially two answers for that, depending on who you are and what your objectives are. For the majority of investors, they're going to be putting money away every month, right? Every month, same amount. And what that does is that it gives you entry points where you're buying at the high of the market. You will, guaranteed. But you're also going to be buying at the bottom of the market, and you're going to be buying everywhere in between. And because you're consistent, right? Because that's the main thing, consistency. As long as you're putting the same amount every month, all of that's going to compound and you're going to win at the end of the day, right? Because by owning, let's just say the S&P 500, at the end of the day, it's a momentum strategy built in, because the way that works is the bigger the company gets, right? The more of that company the S&P 500 owns. So essentially, you're buying more and more of the best performing stocks. So it's a momentum strategy by doing that. So I think for the majority of investors, I think that's fine. I think that's a great idea if they have the discipline to do it. Because of course, you read the headline, so-and-so's president, or Federal Reserve does this. Oh my God, I got to get out of the market, right? So that's one thing, right? That's for the majority of investors. And then for like traders and swing traders and anybody who's more active, right, as opposed to being a passive investor, I think it's consistency. I think it's identifying where you're wrong before you enter the trade, right? Instead of just buying and hoping for the best, and then, right, there needs to be somewhere between zero, where you buy it, and zero, where you decide, hey, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Right? And then have your potential reward exponentially greater than that. So if you can do that consistently and have risk reward skewed in your favor, I think at the end of the day, you win. I see it all the time.